and welcome back to my amazing new day with my inbox going bling. Drone UFO sighted. So it turns out that people see UFOs from their drone. Well, that makes perfect sense. As technology has got better and we have high resolution phone cameras, and now these amazing drones, 4K, high res imaging systems, filming everything all over the place. People are going to see stuff. And when I say stuff, I mean UFOs. And UFOs are unidentified flying objects. They're not flying saucers. They're just things that people don't know what they are. And it turns out a lot of sightings have been made. Watch these. Interesting stuff. We're going to deep dive with an expert to unpick what these objects possibly could be. But I was contacted directly by Jamie Grant. Jamie is a Patreon of this channel and has my email address and can chat to me freely like all Patreons can do. And he sent me some amazing footage. He lives in the south of Scotland on the Solway Firth, which is the border from England to Scotland. And he runs a company called Solway Video. He shoots a lot of professional drone footage. In fact, was the first person to fly across the Solway Firth with a drone. Jamie says probably not legal to do today, but at the time, good man. But one day while drone filming at the Powfoot Golf Club, he came back to base, checked the footage, and saw something really odd appear. And this is Jamie Grant's video he made of his unidentified flying object. So he sent it to me. Fantastic. And I looked at it and I really don't know what he saw. It's very interesting. Just to check the whole thing wasn't a bit of a scam, I asked Jamie, and he kindly did. He sent me the original drone footage. And I can tell from the metadata it was shot on his FIMI X8 4K 60 frame per second high resolution drone platform. So using my equipment here at home, I really analyzed the original footage to see if I could work out what it was. And I have no idea. Probably the first time I came across a UFO spotted on drone footage was this stuff. This is filmed by two professional documentary filmmakers, Sam Chortek and Jimmy Chappie. They were shooting some classic B-roll beauty shots for a film in Utah when, just like Jamie, they came back and saw the strange thing on their drone footage. It became viral on YouTube and everybody in the world saw it, and I did find it really strange. So I've worked in movies and TV all my life, and I have a friend who is one of the world's leading drone photographers, Yohan Terraza. Yohan has traveled all over the world filming from Africa to Iceland, often in mountainous wilderness environments, filming these amazingly beautiful films about landscapes.
J'avais dû faire le deuil d'une vie passée. Et puis, sans vraiment m'en rendre compte, renaître dans un monde sans toi. Et puis des fois, j'oublie de te parler. Ne m'en veux pas, c'est juste que je vois le beau.
And as part of his kit, he has a very professional 4K Hasselblad lensed drone. So I sent James's footage to Yohan for him to analyze. This is what he said.
I'm Yohan Terraza. I'm a photographer and director. I use my drone mostly for videos, sometimes for photos. I shot with it in France, in Spain, in Norway many times, and in the United States mostly for some segment. This video seems to be very interesting on many ways. I honestly don't know what this object could be. I know, however, what it's not. My first thoughts were about an FPV drone, but it moves way too fast for this. I asked other people about the maximum speed an FPV drone could reach, and it doesn't seem possible to go that fast. So this was my first thought. I really have a doubt about the speed of this object. All the footage seemed to have been shot at sunset or sunrise, which is why there might be something to dig in, like some flare issue due to the camera angle, due to the camera quality. I don't know. Also, there is a funny issue due to the shutter speed. Some helicopters video that you can easily find on YouTube have been shot with the blades twist synchronized on the shutter speed, which gives you the impression that the helicopter is rising up without its blade twisting. There might be an explanation here if we have a bird in mind, which I think this object could be. I look at the Scotland footage many times, and as the object comes closer, we can see like a body, a white body, and some blurry stuff around. The body could be the bird, and the blurry things could be the wings shot with a shutter low speed. This is a problem some ghost hunters have on their videos. Sometimes you think it's a ghost, and actually it's just a butterfly with a strong reflection on it. This is really weird, but think again that all these footages have been shot with a backlight in front of the camera, which gives you a strong reflection possibility on the body and in the camera. Again, I can't be sure.
Thank you, Yohan, so much. That was a really fascinating summary of the drone's speed capabilities, the possibility that backlighting has an effect on the object that you're filming, and that fascinating point you made about shutter speed and helicopters. Really cool. This is another example of an unidentifiable object. What is it? It changes direction and it doesn't seem to have a definite form. And people send me stuff. Please keep doing it. I was sent this, the cattle grid video from Australia. This is another example of an unidentifiable object. What is it? It changes direction and it doesn't seem to have a definite form. So I really don't know what to make of the things that people have seen on their drone footage. The objects are very hard to identify. They don't seem to be birds, they don't seem to be plastic bags or toy balloons. They seem to be moving very fast. And that raises some interesting questions. Are they something odd? Are they military? Are they out of this world? Or are they things from this world that have been captured in a strange way? I love it that people film stuff, and the chances of seeing something genuinely odd is incredibly statistically higher because of these high resolution drones that are up in the world filming people's videos, and they're gonna see things. So what do I think is causing this UFO drone phenomenon? First of all, I completely agree with Yohan Terraza. He made some excellent points about drone types, shutter speed, and lighting conditions. If I have to put my money on something, what are these UFOs seen by drones? I have a couple of ideas. Firstly, it's all about processing. The chips in camera phones, GoPros, and drones heavily process the image. They add sharpness, they add contrast, and stabilization. All that messes around with the image, especially a moving image. But in one or two of the cases that we saw earlier, I think I've cracked it. And a possible answer could be, it's us who are seeing or perceiving something which is tricking our eye. Let me explain. Take another look at this fast moving object starting thousands of feet away and traveling extremely quickly towards the drone, and zoom. Imagine how big it is. What exactly was that thing that, well, cut. Let's have another look at the same image. Now, let's imagine the object is tiny and is only a few feet away and goes very close to the drone. First of all, it's going to appear to pass the moving drone extremely quickly on a breath of air. I think in this case, what we're seeing is a dandelion seed. And here's another weird thing about human perception and film. Who's ever seen tilt shift? It makes everything look small. And this is how it works. It's all about how the human brain and eye perceives distance. When we see something close, it has a blurry background. But when we see something small, it has a blurry foreground. And clever filmmakers have played with this quirk of human perception by making both the foreground and the background blurry, meaning the thing that is the center of focus can only be tiny. So we're all driven by our subjective impression of the world. But if we are genuinely going to see something really interesting, really out of this world, or really unknown, it's going to be captured on a drone, maybe a military drone, possibly from Russia. This is a drama, but it could be real.
Пилот Богомола-1 вызывает центр. Прием.
Говорит майор Николаев. Богомол-1, доложите обстановку.
Товарищ майор, кажется, клюет.
Можете идентифицировать объект?
Никак нет, товарищ майор. Но объект идет на приманку.
Отлично. Заманивайте.
Он заглатывает наживку.
Очень хорошо. Ускоряйтесь.
Давай, давай, давай. Что за... Товарищ майор, в системе помехи. Товарищ майор. Товарищ майор, прием. Товарищ майор, нам надо действовать прямо сейчас. Объект уже перелетел импульсную установку. Товарищ майор, разрешите открыть огонь импульсом. Твою мать! Товарищ майор, я открываю огонь импульсом. Товарищ майор?
Огонь электромагнитным импульсом! Немедленно меняйте курс и возвращайтесь на базу!
Товарищ майор, я не имею права управлять богомолом над базой.
Здесь за все отвечаю я.
Но товарищ...
Сержант Галкина, мои приказы не обсуждаются. Выполняйте. Снижайтесь до 27 метров.
Дистанция 4200 метров, товарищ майор.
Вот так вот лучше.
Товарищ майор, я должна понимать план действия. Я пилот богомола, и я несу за него ответственность.
Сосредоточьтесь на выполнении задачи.
Вы хотите, чтобы я врезала богомол в базу?
Не беспокойтесь, мы все эвакуируемся.
Я не могу этого сделать. Я могу провести дрон низко над базой, но сразу после этого должна набрать высоту.
Сержант Галкина, я ваш командир. Если вы не хотите, чтобы вас отдали на трибунал за саботаж, выполняйте приказ. Снижайтесь до 9 метров. Вы хотите, чтобы ваша семья еще вас увидела? Снижайтесь.
Открывайте!
Кто там?
Сержант, вас пристрелит прямо на месте. Не открывайте.
Набирайте высоту! Набирайте высоту!
Сержант, если вы наберете высоту сейчас, вы больше никогда не увидите своих братьев и никогда больше с ними не пойдете кататься на лыжах.
Это лейтенант Петров! У меня приказ от майора Николаева!
Сержант Галкина, Майя, Маечка, не слушайте его.
Сержант, вы все сделали правильно. Богомол цел, но с небольшими повреждениями, но цел. А вы сохранили жизнь большому количеству людей.
Товарищ майор, зачем вы приказали врезаться в базу?
Я не приказывал. Это не я говорил с вами. Майя, я точно так же, как и вы, не понимаю, что здесь произошло.
Что случилось с объектом?
Он сел. Но, учитывая происшедшее, это не самый лучший результат.
Что вы имеете в виду?
Объект все время был на 2 шага впереди нас. Так что должна была быть какая-то причина, почему он позволил нас сбить его.
Там был еще один летательный аппарат. Прямо перед отключением.
Товарищ майор, произошел несанкционированный взлет гражданского вертолета в Сыктывкаре.
Сколько жертв?
Hello. Is anyone there? We've crashed our helicopter an hour west of Syktyvkar. This is Danny. I'm the sole survivor of a helicopter crash. I need immediate assistance. I repeat, I need immediate assistance. Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello, Danny. It's good to hear your voice.
Hello, Danny. It's good to hear your voice. Oh, scary stuff. And it's amazing what you can find by looking all over the world for interesting UFO material. What you might not realize is that we're all restricted to what we can see and find on the internet. And that's why we all need a VPN. I use NordVPN because it unlocks the world. Let me explain. Every country restricts what you can see, whether it's government intervention, just advertising protocols. Your search results will be different. I dislike those restrictions. To surf the world, use NordVPN to genuinely unlock the World Wide Web. You will no longer be restricted to the country your computer is in. Imagine what images, films, TV, and data you can find if you are virtually in another country. I really couldn't make these films for you without NordVPN. It lets me surf everywhere, find Russian material, French material, UK material, USA material, just at a click of a button to change my virtual location. You need that facility. And today I'm very happy to pass on to you NordVPN's discount. Use the code Prof Simon and you will get a big discount off their normal subscription rates. You need NordVPN because the truth is out there. Hey, I forgot to say, if you liked that film, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more from me, Professor Simon.